All right. Of course, try so hard to be on time, and I still end up being a little late. I'm a lot, more on time than I was last time I did the Hawks, but what's good, everybody? We got the 8th place game tonight. And of course, we jump right into the action. Hawks in their black jerseys, Heat in their white uniforms. Gotta wait for everything to get set up here. Of course, things are gonna take their time, as always. Bam, inside, pull up for two is good. Yeah. Try so hard to be on time. OBS wants to troll again. The app just keeps freezing up, and my camera freezes up, and then have to restart the app, and it's just ugly stuff. But we are here. All right. There's the scoreboard. All right, so 2-0 Miami, 11:05 and counting. I'll get the starting lineups here in a second. Andrew Wiggins, bottom of the screen for Hero. The guy in the thumbnail, and we have inside, I thought it was a foul. But Khalil Ware with the 2. What's up, Paramshot? It's good. Try so hard to be on time, but OBS said, nah, fam. I'm going to make you late. 4-0 Miami early on here. Winner of this game faces the Cavs in the first round on Sunday. Lob pass. Bam. Caught up. Gets blocked. Back outside. Here's Wiggins for 3. It's good. And the Miami Heat opening up with a salvo of buckets to start off. Trey was blocked by Bam. It might have been blocked, actually. Rebounded by the Heat. Back the other way. 3 again. Airballed. And we have free throws as Rissache fouled Wiggins. He'll have 3 shots coming up. Starting lineup for the Heat, of course, Wiggins, Bam, Khalil Ware, Hero, and Burks. For the Hawks is Okongwu, Rissache, Gay, Young, and Daniels. This is the only game I'm doing tonight, by the way. I'm not doing Mavs and Grizzlies. As the first free throw is no good. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh over Cleveland, by the way, middle of the second. Second free throw is no good. Come on, Andrew. Damn. Can't make free throws? Jeez. Of course, remember Andrew Wiggins was a big part of the Jimmy Butler trade from Miami to Golden State. Free throw number 3 is good. So he does take 1 out of the 3. Watched Cubs D-backs won $50. And you're always betting on games. Here's a lob. Too far. And he is out of bounds. Back to the Heat. Not a great start for Atlanta. That's for sure. Remember, against Miami, they looked even worse. Against Orlando, they looked even worse. All right, Burks gives it off to Bam. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins against Okongwu. Backing down. Turnaround jumper is good. And that's Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm sorry, Bam Bam Bigelow. Wham Bam Adebayo. And timeout Hawks. So while they're in timeout, let's go through a few of the other things here. The live odds have Miami at 6.5-point favorites. It actually closed at Atlanta being 1-point favorites. I think because they were at home. Total over under 220.5. Okay, cool. And then the money line, Miami minus 330 right now, and Atlanta is plus 230. Checking out the regular season series between these two, the Hawks and the Heat split. Funny enough, they won all their games at home. The Hawks won both games in Atlanta. The Heat won both games in Miami. In fact, they had one of those situations where they played once in December. They had 2 games in 3 days, Atlanta and Miami. That's tough. I'm sure there was an off day in between there too. So playing the same team twice in a span of 3 days with a travel day in between, that's tough. And then they played a few weeks ago, March 27th. Atlanta took the loss, 122-112. No, both, the Hawks finished second in the Southeast. Miami finished third. So, yeah. Miami, of course, had their struggles this year. Jimmy Butler got traded, and they somehow still managed to make the play-in. I'm going to my microphone. There we go. Okay, microphone is hooked up, and we are hooking. Yeah. Just got done eating dinner, too. We're in a nick of time. And no, I didn't scarf it down. I ate it efficiently. Problem was freaking OBS trolling. Because I have no problem eating on stream. It's just, I just don't eat the messy stuff on stream. And nugs, I can eat all day on stream. That's fine. It might be interesting to say hi to the Dixon Way. He is a huge Hawks fan. Huh. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Bottom second, by the way, for anyone who cares. All right. So we'll see if there's any substitutions here, as we are actually not even a few minutes into the game. 10-0 run to start for the Hawks. I mean, for the Hawks. For the Heat. The Hawks haven't even gotten on the board yet. Stars have only taken 3 shots. That's insane. They've only taken 3 shots on offense. It's a live look at downtown Atlanta. Low-key, good city, Hey, yo, what the hell? Oh, I got something on my nose, damn it. Hang on, guys. Hit that. I gotta blow my nose and. Oh, what? My dog is acting so weird right now. He's over here staring into my closet. There's a miss. Rebounded by Okongwu. Pull up 2. Fouled. Let me pull up the scoreboard here. That's my other scoreboard. That's like my, internet's not really working scoreboard that I have to do myself, which I can't do a scoreboard on my own. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. So 10-0 start. Trae Young at the line for 2. His first chance to get them on the board, and the first free throw is good. Who is left on the Heat? Whoever they haven't pissed off yet? Well, Bam is still there. They still got Tyler Hero. They still got some other solid players, but yeah, the whole Jimmy situation was it was bad. So 10-2 Miami. Here's Bam up top for Wiggins to Burks. Burks pull up 2. Good. God, Alec Burks. Once upon a time, he was a Cavalier for a little bit. He rolls to the corner. Here's Gay. Okongwu. Trying to get it to Zachary. Nope, it's Gay again. 3 for Zachary is missed. Rebounded. Pull it back. And good. Okongwu, Big O. Played with the Ball brothers in high school. That's a fun fact I always like to remind people. He played with the Ball brothers in high school. Kick out. Nice to Wiggins. Up top. Tyler Hero. Floater is no good. Taken by Trae Young. Trae up ahead. And Zachary falling on 1. Wee! Uh, they just like speak fluent French out of nowhere. Just start yelling in French. Like this boy is saying, man, I ain't got no idea. Free throw is good. And just like that, it's a 5-point game. Atlanta woke up. Knew they would. They got to settle in. Here's Tyler Hero. Stolen by Trey. Trey back the other way. Stop and fires. She is good. And it's a 2-point game for Miami, just like that. Well, the heat wave has worn off. And it's now 12-10 Miami. Here's Hero. Drive. Stop. Kick out. Up top. Burks. Up and in. Missed it. He went down pretty hard, but he gets right back up. Here's Trey. Hey, yo, Trey. Pull up two. That is no good. Remember, he had a very bad kind of game against Orlando. Orlando stifled him. Kick out. Bam. The lob and the throwdown by Ware. Bam. Here's Trey. Hey, yo, Trey. Gets it to Daniels. Trey from downtown. Missed it. He tried to hit that one from Augusta. 14-10. 3 in the side. No good. Back comes the Hawks, trying to get back into this game a little bit here. Cut it to even closer. 1 possession. Floater short. Half-ass floater, if you want to call it anything. Wiggins the other way, up and in with a little woo. The finger roll. Zachary, 3 is missed. Can't be just chucking up random shots. You got to take calculated shots here, man. Here's Ware to Burks. Burks, 3. Oh, wait. No, he missed it. I thought he was going to hit that. It trolled me. Damn it. Back the other way. Here's Trey. Trey up top. Draws against. Bam. Daniels trying to force a switch. Step back. 3 is missed again. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. Again. 3. For Andrew Wiggins. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Man, I remember watching Rocket Power. I think that was their little wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. And there's a foul. Late whistle by the ref. The ref was on that delayed timing. I hate those refs, man, that do that. They'll sit there, they'll watch it. And you'll be like, did it go in? No? Foul. Yes? Whatever. Depends. Like, if it's a foul, call it when it happens. Don't sit there and stare at it. It's like you see the buffer wheel. Duh. Oh, man. Substitutions. Vit Krejci's in for the Hawks. Davion Mitchell, Hayward Highsmith are in for the Heat. Oh, Vit Krejci played a little bit last game at the end. And here's the free throw. Up and good for Trey. 19-12, Miami leads. 5:38 to go in the first. Again, winner of the Guardians scored. Home run? Ding dong? Who hit ding dong? Who hit ding dong? It was definitely a home run. I don't know who hit it though. Goes up and missed it. And look at that heater all over the place here. Here's Burks. Oh my God, Bo Naylor homered. Someone said in the group chat, wait, what did it say? Who's up jerking their bow? Okay, that's enough. Okay. 112 and up and in, right back at you. Onyeka Okongwu. Man, he's had a pretty damn good career. Considering, who he played with in high school. I should look at that high school team and see who else he played with. besides the Ball brothers. Kick out. Nice save. Highsmith in the corner. Oh, spin move by Wiggins up in the air ball. He was ready to sauce a dude and I'll look that up next time out. Tino Hill's roster with the Ball brothers. Crazy. Ever since the Ball brothers and Big O left, I haven't heard a peep about Chino Hills. Look in the game, up and in, right back for Okongwu inside. Okongwu, I mean, Levert. All right, we back. Sorry about that, guys. OBS wants to be extra, extra evil today. I mean, it's been crashing pretty bad lately. I don't know what's up with the software. Might need to reinstall the software. I don't know. But yeah, so after one, sorry I barely called the first quarter, but yeah, the Heat are up 33-24. But now let's do what I was going to do during the last timeout and look and see who was on the Ball Brothers team when they were seen as the top team in the nation. Which is crazy because you look at them now and it's like nobody even talks about Hills anymore. Oh, Cedric Mullins homered? Uh-oh, Dashy's not going to like that. Dashy not going to like that. No, no, no. Oh, yeah, Dashy's going to rage about that. I'm going to get a DM from RQ in a little bit. Probably him talking about Dashy raging, because that's all he does. Crash out, Dashy. Crashy. What's up, Rays? 2-1 guards. Yep. Home run from Bo Naylor. And then Cal Manzardo brought in a run, too. So I'm looking at the Chino Hills team, specifically the one that had Big O and the Ball brothers. And it's just like, yeah, there's like nobody else on this team that's really like big time. Yeah. 2015-16, you had LaMelo, Big O, of course, Onyeka Okongwu. LiAngelo is like borderline a decent player, I guess. Never really did make it to the league. And then, of course, you have Lonzo. Yeah. That's tough. That's really it. Those are the only three that have really cooked, pretty much, in the NBA. Well, mainly it's LaMelo and Lonzo and Big O. That's it. That's it. I don't know about Eli Scott. I think he was another one that was low-key decent, but I don't know whatever happened to him. They don't really have anybody else that really rings a bell in terms of like big names. I'm sure they've had some decent names, but yeah. I don't think there's anybody else that's really done anything from there. Quite a few Okongwus over there. God. 1920, they had an Okongwu. They've had like an Okongwu at that school like almost every year since Onyeka was there. Sports betting sites. That's why I don't do betting. I don't do betting because that stuff's crazy to me. I'd get lost in it. All right, so there we go. Scoreboard's back up. Kyle Anderson is in for the Heat. George Niang is in for Gay. It's Bam Adebayo, Hero, Highsmith, Kyle Anderson, and Davion Mitchell for the Heat. Okongwu, Young, Niang, Levert, and Mann for the Hawks. Start of the second quarter. Here's the Heat now inside. Kick out three is no good. Brought down by Levert. Here comes the Hawks. Trae Young inside. Levert to Man. Man out to Niang. Here's Trae. Trae. Good defense. Niang drives up. Fouled. And Niang's quick to point out the foul on Anderson. He's like, hey, he did it. It was him. It was him. It was him. Got you. Shots coming for George Niang. And now it's tied at 2, of course. Good job, Luis. Yeah, scrub. Free throw is good. Friggin' Luis Ortiz. Niang, of course, came over in the DeAndre Hunter trade. Free throw number 2 is good. Terrence Mann came over for Bogdanovich from the Clippers. In case you were wondering, how did he get there? Yeah. And right kick back. Anderson kicks it out. Here's Mitchell. Ironically, wearing 45, just like Donovan. No relation between the two. Here's Hero. Drives inside, goes up, and he misses off the front rim. Back comes the Hawks. Here's Levert, corner, Man, 3. No. Brought down by Anderson. He'll walk it up himself. Gets it to Bam against Niang. That's a tough matchup. Adebayo right up and in. He had to go like a little up and around to get around Niang, but he did get the basket. And there's a missed dunk. Overdid it by Okongwu. And a turnover. Back the other way. Hero, 3. Good. 38-28 Heat. Starting here in the second quarter. Levert. Corner for Trae. Young. Caught in a bad spot. Saved by Man. Niang. Working against Hero. Drives up. Oh, and got the basket. And of course, he always tumbles around. You realize that when he gets a basket, when he's driving to the rim in traffic, he's always like, wow. He's always like tumbling around, bro. Hurt himself doing that. And Anderson lost the ball. It stays with the Heat. 10-4 Pirates win or something. Pirates probably going to spank the Guardians. I'll keep it close. It's just a matter of, can Luis Ortiz not suck butt cheeks for like at least 5 or 6 innings until the offense maybe gets going. Just tough for him. Up and a foul. But yeah, OBS was acting extra evil today. Watch it shows like Up and Adams with Kay Adams, run it back featuring get the ball on free on free throw's good. Again, returns from Mitchell. 40-20, 39-28. Here's Tyler Hero. Free throw number 2 is good. Back the other way comes the Hawks. Here's Trae. Trae Young drives past Anderson. Floater up, missed. Brought down by Bam. Bam's going to walk it up the other way. A little bit of pace to it. Here's, oh, and there's a foul on Man. Ran over Bam Adebayo. Like he really ran him over. Okay, we got out of the third inning, only giving up another run. That's not too bad. Still tied. All right, so Dyson Daniels returns for Terrence Mann. Here's Bam up top for Anderson. Anderson to Hero. Hero against Daniels. Hero. Nice pass. Bam! For three. No, too strong. Brought down by Daniels. He'll walk it up. Right to left. Dyson Daniels to Trae Young. Trae inside. Oh, blocked by Bam. Back the other way. Here comes Hero. In 1-on-2. Up fouled. And he couldn't have a chance at the end one, but he missed. Two shots coming up. Always a good idea to say no to. Actually, but there's a snake bite down. Yeah, true. 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 That's funny. God, Miami's losing 6-0 over Philly. Well, Miami stinks, so I'm not surprised there. Free throws for Tyler Hero. All right. First one. It's good. All right, one more free throw. Up and good. Orion Irving picked up an Ohio State offer on Friday. All Conference USA freshman team selection. Wow. Okay. Threes missed. Brought down by Bam. He'll walk it up. Over to Anderson. Right wing side. Tyler Hero. Just inside the paint there. Inside the arc. Three, Highsmith. It's good. 45-28 Miami. Here's Hero. Bumped. There's the grifter we all know and love. The classic foul bait maneuver. Run into traffic and then contort your body to draw the foul. All the time. Of course. Free throw is good. Trae Young is the only one doing anything right now for the Hawks. They're showing what happened against the Magic. Got teed up and then he threw a little fit. You could say he just lost his cool. 11 points for Trae Young. Makes both free throws. Up the other way, here's Wiggins. Drive, kick out to Highsmith, lost it out of bounds. And now Caris LeVert returns for Trae Young. See, that's what he was doing there, just fooling around, acting a fool. Up and in for Niang. Wow. 45-32, 7:50 to go. Here's Wiggins. Inside. Oh, nice spin move. Bam. Up and he airballed it completely. Looking for a foul. Nothing called. Back the other way. Risachet. Drive up and he missed it. But saved by Daniels. Back to LeVert. Kick it out. Niang. Zachary. Three is missed. Tyler Hero gonna walk it up. You see Khalil Ware waiting to come back in. And Hero goes down. There's a foul on Caris LeVert. Vic Krejci and Mo Gay return for the Hawks. Khalil Ware is back in for the Heat for Bam. Trae Young getting a breather. It really makes you wonder how the Hawks would have been if Jalen Johnson didn't get hurt. Just bad luck on that end. Here's the inbound by Anderson. Gets it. Oh, he lost it. Tough inbound. Here's LeVert. Drives up and in for two. Tough basket. Time out Miami. All right. Who wins, Dodgers or Rangers tonight? Yamamoto, DeGrom. Oh, safe to say runs are going to be at a premium. I'll say Dodgers. I'll say Dodgers by like a run or two. It'll be close, like it always is. Santana base hit 90 mph. Yeah, there's one thing the Guardians are good at. It's hitting the ball hard, which is much, much better than they used to do. They just get unlucky. And I've seen these dudes literally hit the ball on the screws. Like in MLB The Show talk, it'd be a perfect, but it goes right into the glove. Or they get just underneath it. Or even just on top. Oh, Troy Pikes from Georgia Southern setting up an official visit with Ohio State. Okay. Yeah. The thing about the spring transfer portal is, I mean, it's tough because anybody who's entering the portal now is mainly looking to start or at least be a part of a rotation. That's what I'd be like. If I'm gonna play legit snaps somewhere, I'm trying to go somewhere to play like legit snaps. Like they went through spring camp and stuff, spring practices. They saw they weren't gonna play on their current team. Like they got beat out by a freshman or something. And they want to go play somewhere else. They ain't gonna go anywhere to sit. Unless like you're a part of a rotation. Especially on defense. It's so funny because you go on Twitter, Twitter specifically, Buckeye fans are so relentless when it comes to not really slandering, but critiquing Larry Johnson. Now, he's a legend, but if you noticed with his recruiting, it's dropped off a bit. I think mainly because the NIL era is here, and Larry needs to get them in the building, get them in for the visit, and let the NIL guys take care of the rest. That's how they do it. They need to work in lockstep. Larry gets them in. He tells them how he's going to use them. And the NIL guys, the NIL foundation, whatever, they be like, yeah, we got you with that payday, though. You'll get good money, good opportunities for branding and stuff. And because if there's one thing Ohio State has, especially now, we have the resume, the history. I mean, just look at the the NFL right now. Look at how many Buckeyes are playing legit games in the NFL and making big money. The environment's also really good too. And now we have deep pockets. Up 2-run something for the Guardians. 4-2 now. 2-run double. Let's go. 45-34 Miami leads. 6:57 to go. Mlodzinski stinks. Mlodzinski. Stinksy. Ha. 3, Niang. Good. Uh-oh. Bang, bang. George Niang. Dude, Bo Naylor, 2-run double. Man, all it took was him a few weeks to get going this time. He's actually hitting the ball well. 3 the other way is good. Hey, yo, Tyler Hero. Hey, yo, it's Tyler Hero. 48-37. Here's Levert. Fires 3. That's off the side. No good. Rebounded, goes back and gets blocked out of bounds. Back to the Heat. Again, the winner of this game faces the Cavs in the first round. So we're either facing the Hawks or the Heat. And people wonder, who would I rather face? I'd say I'd rather face Atlanta. Not scared of Atlanta. Miami would give us a fit, though. Miami gives us fits, especially with Spoelstra. Yeah, I mean, Hero up top. Here's Mitchell. Kick back. Hero. Hero. Goodbye. Three. Nope. Rebounded by Niang. Here comes the Hawks. Levert. Mr. Shea up. It's Daniels for two. Cameraman made me think that was in the river. Hate that feeling. The cameraman's like all the way zoomed out. You're thinking, oh, that's going across the river. Nope. Barely even gets out of the, stays in the yard. Where for two is good. Nice bucket and with a hand in his face. 50-39, 5:13 to go here in the half. Here's Levert. Nice pass inside. Okongwu. Turnaround hook shot. Missed. Just short. Back comes Hero. Hero. Guarded by Krejci. Trying to shake him. He lost the ball. Oh, Krejci was over him. And they didn't call a foul there. That's interesting. Wow. He kind of slid almost like a soccer slide into his feet here. Watch. He's going for the ball. And he just like took him out by the feet almost. Okay, he didn't hurt himself. I know he was diving for the ball, but sheesh, that was close. Way too close for comfort there. 50-39, 4:52 to go here in the half. Here's the inbound. Goes to Wiggins. Wiggins inside, right wing. Robinson, three is good. Duncan Robinson with the three. Wow, 53-39. Trae Young. Over to Levert against Robinson. Young, step back. Is good. Okay, so the wheel of Levert apparently landed on absolute stud today, I guess. Not even a certain player, just, baller today. Damn. All right. I see how it is. Here's a drive. Off balance. Wiggins. Highsmith. Floater. Good. Good. Back comes the Hawks. Down by 13. Daniels. Kick out Niang. Ball. Air Niang. Here's Levert. He'll fire. Misses again. Somehow Niang got it back and puts it in for two. He got the ball back. It just landed right in his hands. It's like, oh, okay. All right. Damn. Wow. G-Wagon. Oh, my God. Mitchell, the lob and the toss in by Adebayo wasn't a dunk. He just kind of tipped it in. I call it a toss in, I guess. Nice. Daniels. Okongwu. Here's Levert. Levert drives. Pull up two. Short. Brought down by the Heat. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell up top for Bam. Here's Duncan Robinson. Corner. Back up top for Bam. Mitchell drives, bumped and fouled. Two shots coming for Davion Mitchell. Wow. Okay. Double for Bo. Yeah. All right. Detroit up 2-1 over Kansas City. Top five, by the way. Guardians up 4-2. Middle of the fourth. Be right back, guys. That though, I can't put a correct sentence together. You know what I mean? The pit rate. What? The oh, it's the pit. Okay, you're talking about pirates. Yeah, pirates are not very good. Have potential, but as long as they have the owners that they do, they're not going to be a team that's going to be really fun to watch. I mean, they're still like a decently fun team, but overall, as far as them being a threat, no, they're not going to be a. All right, so free throws coming up for Davion Mitchell. There's Coach Snyder talking to his guys. All right, free throw number one is no good off the side. Okay, that's funny. Free throw number two is good though. Would they trade Cruz? No, they're not trading O'Neal Cruz. At least not yet. They might actually try to keep him. Him and Skeens. Ongru gets it to Trey Young. Drives in, blocked by Bam. Gets sent out of bounds. And they don't know who's getting the ball here. Goes up, swats it right as Trey Young let it go. It was just getting up there and he went swat. Sent that back to original place of origin of delivery. Got a timeout now. A review. So we got a review coming up here from the Hawks. They're going to look at it. Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. Let's go, Cena. Tom Hamilton talking about Livy Dunn all weekend. Everybody talks about Livy Dunn. Like I said before, Skeen's got himself a real one. She's not a cleat chaser. They were together in college, and I see them being together forever. I mean, she genuinely loves that guy. You could just see it the way that she acts when she's at a Pirates game. You love to see that, right? He's got himself a freaking smoke show as a girlfriend too. Gotta admit there, yeah, she's a smoke show though. You know, Livy Dunn, man, he would look nice in our colors. O'Neal Cruz would definitely look nice. And I'll be real, he'd probably be the best Cruz in Ohio between De La Cruz and O'Neal Cruz. But the Pirates would never trade him. No. So the Hawks win the challenge and they retain their timeout. They said Miami ball. Hawks were like, hold up, wait a minute. And they got it. They got it right. So, well, they got the call wrong. The Hawks made the right call there with their challenge. So Hawks retain their timeout. Here's Levert. Out. Niang Okongwu for three is good. There's Larry Nance. I don't know what jersey he's rocking, but that's a nice looking jersey. Soccer jersey. 58-47, 2:11 to go here in the half. Mitchell underneath. Getting trapped. Kicks out. Wiggins up and in. He missed it off the front of the rim. A foul called on Niang. Wiggins to the line for two. Leadoff double. Dude. Max Sports, Yinzer Mac is probably like, man, this dude stinks. Free throw's no good. I'm pretty sure Yinzer Mac literally said last year, if they don't like get rid of whoever, he's not really actively like rooting for the Pirates or whatever. He's not making videos for them. He's essentially disowning the Pirates. Yeah. He's essentially like disowning the Pirates as one of his teams. I mean, if he's watching this stream and he's looking for a new team to root for, he could be a Guardians fan. Until the Pirates get their act together. Because we're going to be getting new owners here in another few years, I'm sure. 3 for Hero is no good. I don't think he could, morally root for a Cleveland team, though. Trae Young up and in, and there's a foul. Classic Trae Young races down the other end of the floor and draws a foul on Haywood Highsmith. His first. I don't think Max Sports could morally root for a Cleveland team, and I understand that. But I'm just saying, until the Pirates get their act together, he should at least root for a different team that can actually contribute and compete. Because the Pirates, they're going to waste O'Neal Cruz, and they're probably going to waste Paul Skeens. Free throw number 1 is no good. One more for Trae. 59-47. Heat lead. It's been a wire-to-wire, kind of game for the Heat so far. Free throw number 2 is good. It's an 11-point lead again. Here's Wiggins. Oh, he tried to pass it, but he was a little late. Inside, Okongwu gathers it. Young up, and he missed it off the side. Back comes the Heat. Pass inside. Bam is bumped and fouled. Fouls on Daniels. His first. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. 5-leg parlay. Got a gambling habit? Yes, you do. More like a problem. Want to get another hit, Brian to get a hit, and Andrew M to get a double. And I'm 25. I'll get $25. Yeah, you're addicted to it, buddy. You need to call the number. Audience 2.5. Reds 1.5. Heat 8.5. Dodgers moneyline. Heat moneyline. Ooh, that'll be tough. 1:10 to go in the half. Up by 11. Free throw is up and good. The Heat are just doing that thing where they just match basket for basket. Trae. Inside. Niang up and in for 2. Cuts the lead to 10. 60-50, Miami leads. Up top. Wiggins. Working against LeVert. Kick it out. Bam. Drives. Floater. Good. 47 seconds to go. Trae. The lob gets blocked. Back to Wiggins. Here comes Hero. Mitchell. Kick out. Wiggins. Sidestep. 3's no good. Brought down by Okongwu. 22 seconds to go. No shot clock. They can go for final shot. They can get a final shot here. 13 seconds. Trae Young walking around near center court. Near half court. Trae. Corner. 3. LeVert. It's good. Yeah, Karis LeVert spun like an absolute dog on the wheel today. And here comes the Heat at the buzzer. Ooh, just a bit off. A little too much mustard on that shot. And, yeah, 62-53 at halftime. So you know what time it is, guys. It's time to go through the box score, or as I call it, the casual fans' favorite part of the game because they don't watch games. Although now that we're in the playoffs, they're going to be watching every game. They're going to act like they've been watching every game because then they're going to act like they know everything. But in reality, they've only really watched opening week, around the All-Star break, and then now. So, anyways, let's get to the box score. Starting off with the visiting Miami Heat. Played a very efficient half of ball. Very efficient half. 13 for Bam Adebayo, 12 for Hero, 10 apiece for Ware and Wiggins, and 2 for Burks. He's only played 8 minutes. So they've gone away from Alec Burks. And then off the bench, 8 from Highsmith, 6 from Robinson, and 1 point from Davion Mitchell. In total, 23 of 43, so 54% from the field. 7 of 18 from 3, 39%. And then 9 of 14 from the free throw line, which is about 64%. 25 rebounds, 17 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks, 6 turnovers, and 7 fouls for the Heat. And then you look at the Hawks, and yeah, okay. Trae Young has 12, Okongwu has 11, Risa Shea has 3, and Daniels has 2. Mo Gay has not even scored. Barely even called his name out. And then off the bench, it's just the former Cavs showing out. Niang and LeVert with 13 and 12 apiece. They've played the most off the bench. 19 of 51 from the field for the Hawks. 37%. 5 of 21 from 3. 24%. And 10 of 12 from the line. 83%. Mostly from Trae Young. As you'd expect. Of course. 23 rebounds, 12 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, 5 turnovers, and 10 fouls. So there you go. Rodgers' second pitch, Tommy Edman. Wow. All right, guys, I'll be right back again. Don't go nowhere. I'll know if you left. I'll find you, and I'll ask you why you left. So don't go nowhere. Stay right where you are. All right, we back. Yeah, the Guardians up 5-2. Love to see that. Wonder how they scored. Okay. Oh, fielding error. Santana scored a run. Ramirez scored. Nice. Oh, Joey Wentz replaced Melodzinski. Okay. Well, we're just chilling now, guys. So, all right. Just want to check Twitter one thing, and then we're gonna pull this back up. I'm so excited. I haven't looked this up yet. Atlanta Hawks versus Miami Heat playoff history. And we'll do this for tonight's game too, because why not? Even though I'm not streaming it, might as well. So these two teams overall playoff game log 17 total playoff games. They haven't met, well, they've met 3 times, and every series has gone 5, 7, and 5. 1994, Heat Hawks Eastern Conference first round. Hawks took it in 5. 2009 first round. Hawks won in 7. And then 2022 first round, Heat won in 5. Now you may be like, what about the game tonight? Dallas versus Memphis. Have they ever faced off in the playoffs before? And I'm actually quite curious. Like legit. Wow. Andre Iguodala II, the son of Andre Iguodala, has committed to Baylor. John Mitchell, corner from Penn State, committed to Georgia Tech. Mason Shipley from Texas State, committed or signed with Texas. I know Burt Auburn left. Burt Auburn, so we'll see where he ends up. Wow. So Dallas versus Memphis. Here we go, right here. All right. Playoffs. They met in 2006 in the playoffs. Dallas took it in 4. Wow. They swept their ass. That's tough. Think about how long ago that was. That was freaking prime Dirk years. You know that? I'm confident in the Mavs. I think the Mavs are going to get the job done, especially if Ja isn't fully healthy. I'm sure he's going to play, but we'll see if he's good to go. What the hell is that thing? No, it's a monkey eating a bird. Ugh. Damn. Brutality. Wow. So, getting ready for the start of the second half. Mo Gay and Risachet return, I should say, for the Hawks. Burks and Ware back in for the Heat. So it'll be Wiggins, Bam, Ware, Hero, and Burks for the Heat. Okongwu, Risachet, Gay, Young, and Daniels for the Hawks. Final half of foot basketball for somebody. Somebody's season ends here. So, guys, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell. As we're back underway, second half, here's Wiggins. Up top for Bam. Gives it off to Burks. Back to Bam. Left side. Just outside the paint. Back and down. Three for Burks. It's good. How much do you think Bam is going to score? Well, right now, he already has 13. I could see him dipping into the 20s. He might even be able to get past that. I could see him having like a monster game here in the second half. Trying to help these guys put it away. But Atlanta's not going away easily. Look at on the other end. Here's the Heat up by 10 again. Wiggins drives inside, goes up with the right hand and in for two. Trae Young back the other way from left to right. Young against Wiggins. Goes to the corner. Pick and roll action up and in off the glass with a little for Trae Young. What's up, Apple Tree? Here's Burks for three. I'm surprised he passed up the chance at a layup. Drive. Daniels up and he's short. Saved by Bam, but he's fouled. Wow. I've won Detroit over Kansas City, by the way. 7-0 Philly over Miami. All right, here's Burks. Left wing side. Up top. Wiggins goes to his right. Hero. Step back. Good defense. And he's picked his pocket. Okongwu. And he'll go up and he gets the two. Wow. Straight up just picked his pocket. It's only an 8-point game. 9:41 to go in the third. It all comes down to this for these two teams. Win or go home, literally. Three is blocked. Wow. Gay just swatted that sucker. Wiggins doubled. Puts it up and not even close. Here's Daniels. He'll settle everything down. Three. Oh, that's too strong. It'll go out of bounds and it'll stay with Atlanta. For Atlanta, they were doing all right against Orlando. An 18-2 run at the end of the first did them in. Right off the bat, Gay hits a three. Here comes Wiggins trying to settle it down. Wiggins against Okongwu. Drives in. He got his pocket picked again. He goes down. Daniels to Young. Young pass inside. All alone up and in for Okongwu. Timeout Miami. 3-point game. Big O leading the charge. He's got 15. Are Heat choking now? Well, it's just great plays by the Hawks. Great plays by the Hawks. Not much you can say. All right. As always, guys, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell. I will not be live for Mavs and Grizzlies. I'm just going to sit back and watch like all y'all are doing right now. Oh yeah, they have the Andre the Giant Battle Royal going on right now on SmackDown. It's pretty cool how Rocha and them are there watching that because they didn't get the goal last year because Josh's back was so messed up. He had like something wrong with his like I think it was like a nerve ending or something, and he just could not sit still. He would try to sit down for a little bit of time, and he would immediately start tensing up. 67-64 Heat lead. It's an 11-5 third quarter for the Atlanta Hawks. It's funny. I just now realized. I was like, oh yeah, Baltimore's up 1-0. Oh, Dashy gonna crash out. Cincinnati's up 7-1 right now. So much for Dashy crashing out. See, Dashy crash out so much because it's hilarious. That's why. It's hilarious. Boston's up 6-1 over Chicago, the White Sox. Philly up 7-2. Detroit up 5-1. Guardians up 5-2, bottom six. I wouldn't even be mad if this game went to overtime. Because again, I'm not doing the other game. I'm doing this game. So this game could go 3 overtimes for all I care. I'm cool with it. Now, as far as my playoff streaming schedule, tomorrow I'm only doing one game. Usually, when there's a 4 game day, I'll do at least two. But tomorrow I'm doing one because tomorrow night, WrestleMania. And I'm going to do night one because the Cavs play Sunday night, and I can't do night two. I know it sucks because Cody Rhodes, yeah, Cody Rhodes. I know it sucks, but I'll be keeping an eye on it for sure. I'll have it playing on my computer right here, like I did for the Elimination Chamber. Damn well I'll be keeping an eye on it. Here's Mitchell. Gives it to Wiggins for three. No good. Rebounded by Ware. And it's taken away by Trey. Young gonna give it off to Daniels. He'll drive inside. Thought that was a bad idea. Here's Okongwu against Bam. He'll kick it out. Here's Trey near center court. Trey against Mitchell. Trey for three. No good. Horrible shot. Taken away by Mitchell. He's going to run the other way. Up and in for two. Here comes Trey Young the other way. Trey way. Trey floater is no good. Rebounded. Saved by Trey Young. Three is missed by Zachary and goes back to the Heat. Here's Mitchell racing the other way. Over to Wiggins right down Broadway. You are cleared for takeoff. And it's back to 71-64. And now the Hawks are forgetting how to play basketball. Okay. Here's Wiggins. And he fumbles the ball. Taken away. But then immediately the Hawks lose it. Now there's a race for the ball. Hawks have it. Three! And he missed another one. Oh my God. They're doing it again. They did this against the Magic. They freaking forget how to play basketball and they start breaking everything. They're doing it again. Floater lob dunk by Ware. Ah. Oh. Damn. The Hawks call time. Wow. Well, that is now an 11-11 third quarter. Six, oh, was that six unanswered? They're doing it again. Oh my goodness, they're doing it again. That's funny though. Donovan Mitchell said, "All right, Cleveland, we can keep this weather the rest of the year. Much appreciated." Oh, Donovan, I wish we could keep. I wish they could keep that weather. I know how you feel. You know, springtime is such an interesting time for weather because it's like you either get it where it's nice and cool, it's like 50, 60 degrees, not too bad. There's a little crisp in the air. It's like you go outside and you want to do the gold dust. You go, but then there's days where you go outside and you be like Trey Young. There's days where you don't even want to go outside because it's too damn hot out. Yeah, the Heat woke up. Spoelstra had to smack him in the shape. Like, hey guys, relax. Hey, chill. Damn. Let's play our game. A lot of those points from Atlanta on that surge came from turnovers. And it was mainly Okongwu leading the charge. When it comes to who I want to face, I don't really care. I think we can beat either team. Yep. I think we can definitely beat either team. 100%. Neither team really scares me at all. Not at all. Not an ounce. The only way I'd be scared of the Heat is if we were missing guys, which we're fully, completely ready to go. We've had a week off. The guys have essentially been able to, lock in on the practice court, essentially get healthy, maybe get off their feet a little bit. Because remember, there was a stretch. They had like 18 games in like 34 days. Or like playing a game almost every other day. And so, yeah, this is going to be an interesting weekend. And I'm here for it. But yeah, tomorrow I'm doing Bucks and Pacers. Yeah, Bucks and Pacers tomorrow. Sunday, just the Cavs. I'm probably just going to do the Cavs game. Yeah, I want to be ready to go for the Cavs. Then after that, I'll be doing double headers at times. Of course, you have days where there's like one game and then a half an hour later you have another game. I'm obviously only going to do one game those days. I'm going to try and pace myself in the first round because then when we get to the conference finals, I'll be doing every game of that series. Hopefully. Heat, they are notorious play-in risers, you could say. Always showing up in the play-in. Here's Niang in the game for the Hawks. Turn around, hook shot, good. Bang, bang, George Niang, yeah. So Karis LeVert is also in from Mo Gay. Okongwu, Young, Daniels, Niang, and LeVert for the Hawks. Wiggins, Bam, Ware, Hero, Mitchell for the Heat. Mitchell, right wing to Wiggins. Wiggity, wiggity. Gets it inside the Bam. Shot clock going down. Pull up two. Air ball. Wow. Here comes Daniels. Gets it back. Trying to get something going here. 7-point lead. Up top, here's Trey to Niang. Niang to LeVert. Back to Niang. Up top, Trey. And Niang falls down again. Got to put it up. And nope, shot clock violation. And Terrence Mann returns for Trae Young. First turnover of the third quarter for Atlanta. Here comes the Heat. Against Okongwu. Gives it off. Wiggins. Wiggins drives with the left hand. It gets tipped in by Bam. 75-66. Miami leads. Daniels yeets the ball out of back in play after almost losing it. Okongwu too strong. Niang then almost clotheslines freaking Wiggins. And Highsmith returns for Bam. Loose ball foul on Niang, by the way. Up top, here's Mitchell. Mitchell drives to the basket. Gets it back outside. Harrow stops and fires. Hits the three. Yeah, remember when the Hawks got it down to three? Well, it's happening again here. Just like against Orlando. They got it close and then forgot how to play basketball. Damn. Here's Man. Gets it to Daniels. Double D up and in, and he misses off the side. Boy, back the other way comes the Heat. Up by 12. Cross court. Three is short. Brought down by the Hawks. Here's LeVert. Gets bumped by Mitchell. Drops. Beware. Damn. Beware. Hell, where is lurking. This guy's as dangerous in the paint as Bam is. Damn. Bam. Drive Mitchell up and he's fouled. It's on LeVert. His first. 2 shots for Davion Mitchell. Lane time is singled up for 105-mile-per-hour line drive. Love to hear that. You love to see that. Free throw is good. Kyle Anderson returns for Andrew Wiggins. $79-66. One more free throw coming up. And he missed it. Brought down by the Hawks. Man gives it off to Daniels. Double D. I'm going to start calling him Double D. Double D. Inside. Turnaround hook by Okongwu is good. Big O and Double D. Call that odd. Oh, goodness. ODD. Spin. Mitchell. Hero. Fake. Three. Too strong. Brought down by Karras. Karras brings it up. Got it by Mitchell. Screen. Step back. Three. For Caris LeVert. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point game. I remember when Atlanta used to have that announcer go 4, 3, and then the Hawk or the fire truck or whatever would sound in the background whenever they'd hit a 3. My dude would be screeching like 4. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, you have to rewatch like old clips to see that stuff. Like when Kyle Korver went nuclear. Oh my god, that dude probably had to get like have like throat lozenges to freaking soothe his throat because that dude would probably screeching forever. My throat hurts. And he was screeching. Excessive screeching. Squawking. Hero. Kick out. Mitchell. Corner. Highsmith goes up and gets it for 2. Niang looking for a foul. No call or anything. That dude always ends up on his ass. That's up top for Daniels. Here's double D and Anderson with a foul. Double D. 81-71, Miami leads. Atlanta got it to within 3, and then they forgot how to play basketball for a little bit. Just long enough to let Miami rebuild their lead. Duncan Robinson and Bam are back in for the Heat. Trae Young returns for the Hawks with Okongwu, Niang, Levert, and Mann. Bam, Duncan Robinson, Highsmith, Anderson, Mitchell for the Heat. Guardians up 5-2, top 7, 2 on, 1 out. Inbound pass goes to Trae. 2:02 to go. Drive, kick out. Okongwu! It's good. I can't screech or, scream like that guy used to for the Hawks, but you get the idea. He just walked Santana. Bases are loaded for Noel. They're gonna. This is just a tease right here. It's a drive, kick out. Smith. Kyle Anderson, slow mo. Oh, for Niang. That bang bang, George Niang. Ooh, beep beep. 84-77. 45 seconds to go. Up top, here's Anderson. Anderson, right wing side. Gives it off. Here's D-Rob. Robinson, corner, slow-mo. 3 is good. Oh, they're going to call that a long 2. Long 2. Okay, Jonk got 2 runs. 3! We almost hit that. 7 seconds to go in the third. 9-point lead. Mitchell. Pull up 2 is short. And that is it for the third quarter. Score 86-77 Heat lead. A 24-24 third quarter. So far, the only difference is Miami had a much better first quarter. Internet was acting funny. We know how you feel. Guardians bases loaded, 1 out. Tease. Teasing? No tease today. No teasing today. Back-to-back threes. Can I get a yeah? Double Guardians up 7-2. 2 on, 1 out. Yerp. Can I get a yerp? Yerp. For Gabriel Arias. Arias. Because he stinks. Although he's actually not too bad this year. We will see very shortly if that was just a little lucky run or if he's actually good. Junk. No junk dong, but he's still got a couple bases, couple runs. Junk man. You just lost to the junk man. Don't be junk, but don't get drunk. Don't be junk. I'm the honky junk man. Yeah. Bo Naylor on deck. One out. Gabriel Arias on deck is at the plate. Oh yeah. Man, I need this quarter to be a banger. Give me a banger, man. Oh my god, they walked another one. They're loaded again. The bases loaded again. Hey, nope, nope, never mind. No, they're not. They're almost loaded though. Watch, I say that. Watch him strike out like a bitch. He does, and I'll say I jinxed him because I thought the bases were loaded, but no, it's only 3 balls. Balls, 2 strikes. Sorry, ass. Where do you want, Homer? I swear to God. Oh, poking himself. Yo, give me a blue circle. Hey, I'll take a freaking blue circle. RBI 2-run double for no for jump for Gabriel. Ah, 2-run double for Ari ass. He doesn't. He's not ass. Should I just call him now Ari not ass anymore? Ari not ass. Gabriel Ari not ass. Wow, it's actually good now. Gabriel Ari is success. Common success. Oh, you got a little dribbler down the left field line. Okay. You mean Gabe is actually good? Wow. All right, so we're back to action. Here's Trey Young. Kicks it out. Okongwu. Double O with double D. Ah! Up and Niang misses. No foul called. Saved. Back out to Trey. Trey, Niang, 3. In and out. Swear to God. 86-77. 11:30 to go. Got ourselves a banger on deck, ladies and gents. And there's a near steal or turnover. 3 is no good by Mitchell. Brought down by Mann. The man is dangerous. Here's Levert. Kick out. Mann for 3. It's good for Terrence Mann. 11 minutes to go. 6-point lead. Mitchell. Robinson. Mitchell Robinson. Boy. Spins. Goes up. Misses. No foul. Refs are letting them play. Got to applaud that. Bang. Oh, I thought Niang. Try for 3. It's good. 3-point game. Time out Miami. Here we go again. 6-0 run for the Hawks. Now, are they going to keep this up? Or are we going to see a like 11-0 run from the Heat? They did it. You're doing it again. You know, they get close. They got to at least tie the game or something, right? I mean, talk about teasing. This is the most painful tease you could have, really. The fake comeback tease. I hate when that happens in any sport, man. The fake comeback. Oh, God. That's not even a tease. My friends, that is straight up what I call and what people call blue balls in sports. They fake a comeback. Like in baseball, for instance, right? You're down, let's say 2, right? Late in the game. Let's say bottom 8, even bottom 9. You're down 2. 2 runners on base with 1 out. Do nothing. Blue balls in basketball. Stuff like this, right? You're down big. Let's say 12. You get it to within 3. But you screw up and you can't come back. Blue balls. And then football is probably the worst. The worst version of blue balls in terms of football comebacks is when you're down by like a touchdown. You have the ball last. You're going down to possibly tie. maybe take the lead, depending on if you're down 3 or whatever. You're driving down the field with ease, but then you do something stupid and you freaking lose because blue balls. That's the worst. For any newbies out there or any youngins who are like, what is blue balls? Let me just say this, right? You'll learn about it in health class. Teasing, right? You get everyone all riled up, thinking, oh my God, is it going to happen? Oh my God, is it going to happen? And then just nothing happens, right? I don't really want to get, personal, but blue balls in terms of personal would be you're having fun, right? Getting freaky, and stuff's about to go down, and then she just walks up and leaves. You're like, hey, oh, what the hell, man? She's like, I gotta go. Bathroom? No. What the hell? It's pretty much what it is. I'm trying to keep it PG out here because I know kids be watching. Even though I have my stream specifically set to where it's not like child friendly because you don't know what I'm going to be talking about. I should have replaced the Heat -8.5 with Lakers -4, but you did. That's tough. 9-2, 1 out. Runners on second and third. I mean, first and third. Oh wow. Okay. Bo Naylor, 3 hits. It's a casual 3-hit game for Bo Naylor. Like, all right, no big deal. Still had a. Oh. Okay. So on the floor, it's Bam, Hero, Burks, Highsmith, Mitchell for the Heat. Okongwu, Young, Daniels, Niang, and Mann for the Hawks. 3 short, saved by the Heat, bounced around, and it's 10-2 now. Sack fly for Rocchio. Cool. Love to see that. Love to see that. 86-83. Drive. Hero up and missed it. Saved Hero. Pull up for 2. Wow. 88-83. 9:55 to go. Here's Trey. Oh, he lost the ball. And then there's a little battle for it. Somehow Niang ends up with it. Here's Trae Young. Kick out. Daniels. It's good. And the 2 Guardians, by the way. That's how bad the Pirates are. We're feeble and we're kicking their butt. Thank God we're winning tonight because I don't know if we're going to win tomorrow facing Skins. But even if we lose tomorrow, we could still beat Keller. Corner, bam! Missed it. A little bit of contact afterwards. No call or anything. Underneath, foul on Niang. His 3rd. Just a reminder, tomorrow I'll be live for the first playoff game of the year. Pacers and Bucks. And then tomorrow night I'll be live for WrestleMania Night 1. And then on Sunday I'll just be live for the Cavs. And I'll be doing occasional check-ins on WrestleMania Night 2, by the way, as well. Kick out. It's no good. Bounced off, taken by Trae Young. Looking to possibly tie, maybe even take the lead. It's no good again. These guys are unable to take the lead or do anything. Kick out to Hero. Corner, Highsmith. Misses again. Second and third with 2 outs now. Wow. A double. Boy, a double. 88-86. Here's Hero. Step back for three. No good again. Back the other way. Man, been in for two, and we're tied at 88. 8 minutes to go in the game. Ooh-wee, man. We have a banger on deck. Winner faces the Cavs in the first round. Mitchell. Inside against Trae Young, who got his pocket picked, but the ball runs out of bounds. The whole bench is over to get Trae Young onto his feet. And the two Guardians, middle of the seventh. Love to see that. Trae Young just couldn't get there in time and went full on sliding like he's going down a ski slope. Penguin sliding into the baseline area. And a turnover. Bam Adebayo being sloppy with it. Uh-oh. Spoelstra's like, okay, relax. Chill. Oosa. No rage. Here's Young. Gray against Hero. Young. Oh, he cooked him. Three. It's good. And the Miami Heat are trailing for the first time today. Yeah, Miami took them this long to get the lead finally. The Hawks have the lead. Holy crap. Can they hold it though? Hero. Right wing side. Here's Wiggins. Spins. It for two. Oh, tough bucket. If the other way comes Trae Young. Hawks up one. 7 minutes to go. Trae gets fouled. Fouls on Davion Mitchell. His second. Got to keep an eye on them fouls now. Timeout, Atlanta. They have, I believe, now 4 remaining. Or 3 or 5. I don't even know how many they have remaining. Wow. All right, guys. 100% rigged. I'm sure it's rigged. Yeah, it's 100% rigged. Yep. They want to see Atlanta and Cleveland again. Yeah, I'll check my YouTube studio. Damn, I even predicted Hawks would win tonight. I should have went with my gut. Why didn't you? Silly. Should have went with your gut. They always say, always listen to your gut. Try to listen to my gut, and all I hear is literally. I try to listen to my gut, and all I hear is all I get is guttery noises out of my gut. Let's see what Twitter's talking about here. What are we talking about here? Huh? Casino didn't want to lose money, told Trae close the gap. Yeah. They turned on magnet rims. Bond villain Zach Wierenski from 2017. Oh, with the black eye. Carmelo Hayes won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Cool. For him. Stephanie Vakir? Hey, yo. Uh, so, like, Luis Ortiz is actually solid. Julian Lewis at Colorado has a Darth Vader chain. Not gonna lie, that goes hard. Thank God they're winning tonight because they're probably not winning tomorrow. The Seahawks are open to trading Sam Howell. If we didn't have Kenny Pickett, I probably would have at least been somewhat interested, but nah. We got Kenny Pickett. So Hawks called timeout. Hawks called time. Okay. There was a foul on Davion Mitchell before the timeout. He has 2 fouls. Winner of this game, of course, faces the Cavs in the 1-8 matchup. Tomorrow, Indiana, Milwaukee, New York, and Detroit will face off. And then you'll have the other 4-5, 3-6 matchups out west as well. And then on Sunday, you'll have all the play-in game teams facing off. Thunder in the winner of tonight's game against, and then Rockets and Warriors. Pull up 2 is good by Daniels. Oh, it's 10-3 now? Of course. Of freaking course. They hit a homer. Already 2 outs. Damn. Kick out. 3! No good that time. Brought down by Daniels. Here comes the Hawks the other way. The Hawks! Ah, ah! Freaking Shaq. Ah, ah! Okay. Here's Trey. Ayo, Trey. Fires for 3! Oh my god. Tried to hit that one from freaking the Alabama border. No. Alabama-Georgia border. Yeah. She tried to hit that from the Alabama-Georgia border. Damn. Pull up 2 is good. And it's a 1-point game. Hawks fans are going to be stressing out big time here. Can they hold this lead? Here's Trey. Goes inside. Daniels. Corner for a double O. Double D. Double O. Double D. Double O. Double D. Double teamed. And, a foul on Hero. Hero. Goodbye. All right. His first. My God. Just a reminder, guys, I will not be live for the game following this one. I got to give my voice a rest for tomorrow. Damn. 5:31 to go here in the game. 1-point lead. Winner faces the Cavs. Loser is eliminated. You've been eliminated. Inbound pass. Here's Trey. Near the center court. Man. Corner for Levert. To man. Okongwu. It's good. 5:15 to go in the game. Atlanta starting to scorch as a steal. Fast break. Goes up in the slam from Double O. Timeout Miami. 21-6 run for the Hawks here in the 4th quarter. Someone forgot to tell the Heat that they got to play the 4th quarter. 21-6 run. Avalanche. Avalanche. I can't do the freaking Hawks sound because I'd destroy my vocal cords. So the best you're gonna get is Shaq's version. Be like Birdman. Remember Birdman? Chris Anderson? Birdman. Never forget Birdman. He was on the Cavs for like a half a year. Then he got injured. Never heard from him again. Birdman. Freaking Shaq, man. Birdman. John Morant will play tonight. Because of course he's going to play. The freaking season's on the line. Why wouldn't he play? He'd be dumb not to play. Oh, Johnson in the house. All right, here comes the Heat. Down by 6. Mitchell open for 3. It's good. Is it Timu Mitchell? Oh, brother. Back the other way. Here's Trey. Trey Young near midcourt. Hey, yo, Trey against Hero. Corner. Daniels. Floater. Short. Bounced around. Taken by Wiggins. 4:27 to go. Mitchell. The fake Mitchell. The wannabe Mitchell. Drives. Goes up. He lost the ball. He forgot something. Back the other way comes Karras. LeVert drives. Kick out to Trey. Up top. Double O. Misses. Rebounded by Bam. He'll take it back the other way. Down by 3. 3:58 to go. Here's Hero. Drive. Kick out. Highsmith. Bam. Kick out. Mitchell. Wiggins in the corner. Drive. And he lost. Oh, I thought he lost the ball. Hero. 3 on the shot clock. Pull up 2 is good. 5, 10 to 5 now. Okay. Who the hell is pitching for the Guardians now? Who the hell is pitching for us? The hell is pitching for us, I swear. Up top. Here's man. Corner 3. Oh, that's way, way off. Oh my God, that's way off. Someone said overcooked. Yeah, exactly. That was way overcooked. He burnt that crap. He burnt it. Hero is good. Miami up 1. Wow. And then we get the final out. They must have made a pitching change. That's why it took so damn long. Probably Cade Smith. Oh, Junis? No, Junis was pretty good. He's been good all year. He was bound to blow it sometime. Emmanuel Valdez. McCutcheon got a hit. Ryan Reynolds homered off of Tim Herron. How did Luis do? Oh, 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Okay, that's not too bad. He's got his ERA down below 6. You guys think Garland over Trey? Yeah. Yeah, Herron and Junis gave up a couple dingers, but that's it. It happens. Junis still has a 2 ERA. He's still good. What was the pitch that was taken yard? If it was like a middle, it's like, well, damn, that's just a bad pitch. But if it was like a good pitch that they just hit out, well, then you can't even be mad. Oh, yeah, that was on the outside. Okay. It wasn't middle. It was like middle on the outside. Okay. 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be live. Bucks, Pacers. And then Clippers and Nuggets at 3:30. 6 o'clock, Knicks and Pistons. I would have streamed that game if WrestleMania wasn't tomorrow. At least we scored 10 runs. Oh, block. Taken back the other way. Here comes Hero. Goes up. Oh, almost blocked. Taken back by Okongwu. 1 point lead for the Heat. Niang. Oh, my God. Clang, George Niang. 99-98. Miami leads. 2:26 to go. That Chris crowd's going to go nuts if they hit a big shot here. Hero. Turn around. Kick it out. 3. No. Put back is good by Bam. I think Eagle's going to lose his damn mind. 101-98, 9-0 run in the last 3 minutes for the Heat. What a response to that 21-6 run. Drive up and in. 101-100. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes remaining. Hero stops and pops for 2 is good. Big buckets from Tyler Hero. He's got 23. Here's Trey. Up top for Niang. Daniels. Niang. Daniels. Spin in with the dunk. And there's almost a steal. Out of bounds, though. With 23 on the shot clock. Okay. I'm going to turn off the scoreboard so y'all don't get spoiled. Yeah. There we go. Oh, there we go. Corner. Inside for Bam. 3 on the shot clock. Bam. Tipped in. Good at the buzzer. Damn, Highsmith. Wow. Jokic about to have a 47-15-20 game. Sheesh. Young drives up. In for 2. Lucky there was no foul called. 50 seconds to go in the game. 1 point lead. Here's Hero. Hero. Drive. Floater. Short. Bounced around. Taken by Okongwu. Here comes Trey. Trey. Daniels. Corner for Niang. Niang spins. Goes up. Short. Oh my god, he's a bum. Why is Niang even in the game, dude? They clearly don't know about Niang. How do you have Niang in the game over Zachary Risache? You're rookie. They got Niang in the game in crunch time. Are we serious? I'm getting PTSD right now. I mean, you don't have anybody else who could play decent minutes like Zachary? No? Guess not. Damn. Zachary Risache. Hello, man, Zardo. Full count. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Kyle. Ah. But yeah, in terms of who I want to win, I don't really care. So Terrence Mann is in for George Niang. I asked him, I was like, is there anybody that you could put in instead of this bozo? They listened to me. They put in Terrence Mann for Niang with 19.7 to go. All right, grounded out. Wow. Okay, Kyle. 19.7 left. Here's Mitchell. Got a foul here, I think. Underneath, Harrow gets fouled. That'll be on Okongwu. All right, here's the inbound on the side. And they almost stole it. Almost stole that thing, man. Nearly stole it. Wow. Right off the hands of Hero. Here's the inbound in the corner. Gets it out. Hero gets fouled. 2 shots coming up. Always on Terrence Mann. His 4th. 2 shots for Tyler Hero. First one is good. Ah, George sold. Free throw number 2 is missed. All right, here we go. 2 to tie, 3 to win for the Atlanta Hawks. Time out, Atlanta. They now have, I believe, 1 remaining. I'm not going to look at the scoreboard. I want to be genuinely surprised to see what happens. Be sure, as always, to hit the like button, subscribe. They're showing earlier Trae Young against the Lakers, and then the big shot here against the Jazz. Buzzer. And then against the Pistons, Trae did it again. I feel like Trae's going to get this shot here. Something tells me it's going to be Trae. Game winners. First. Assists. First. Free throws made. First. 3-pointers made. Third. Points. Third. 5-point game with 5 minutes remaining in crunch time. Clutch minutes. Clutch rankings. He's arguably the most clutch player on the floor. Would not be shocked here if they fouled up 3 to prevent the go-ahead 3 from being shot because they know about Trae Young. All right. On the floor, Wiggins, Bam, Hero, Highsmith, Mitchell, Okongwu, Young, Daniels, Niang, and Levert. Oh, that's right. They're up 2. That's right. Here's the inbound. 10 seconds. Gets it off to Trae. Trae. He got bumped. I think that's a foul to give. Let's see what they do here. 6.1 to go. Man, if I'm a Hawks fan, my heart is in my throat right now. That could have easily been a push-off. Sheesh. 6.1 to go. Timeout, Atlanta. Bottom 8. Guardians up 10-5. Swear to God, if it goes to Niang, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh so freaking hard if this goes to Niang. Happened earlier this year, too. They had a chance to win a game. They gave it to George Niang, and of course he bricked it. Oh, God. Here we go. 6.1 to go. No timeouts remaining. For some reason, both teams do have a challenge left. 1 timeout remaining for the Heat, too. Here we go. 106-104 Miami. Inbound for Daniels. goes to the backcourt for Trey. 4, 3, Trey goes up. And 1.3 to go. Timeout at Miami. Timeout Miami. Trey Young not going for the 3, but going for the 2 to tie. It's like, screw winning it. I want to go to overtime. Damn it. Maybe draw a foul too, but nope. Trey Young is crazy. He's clutch. He's clutch. What else can you say? He's clutch. Nothing else to it. Sell the team chance at PNC Park. Yeah, they really want new owners. Reminds me of draft Shador, even if it's not at number 2. Remember here, Heat can go down and win. Terrence Mann's in, and Mo Gay is in. Kyle Anderson enters for the Heat. And it looks like, who else is entering here? For Davion Mitchell. What's up, Tribe? Yep, this game is tied at 106. 1.3 to go. The Heat will get ball in their front court. So they don't need to go to the back court to get it. Watch out for Tyler Hero here. 1.3 to go. Inbound will be Kyle Anderson on the sideline. Watch out for Tyler Hero in the backcourt here. 1.3 left. Might be a diversion. Watch out for Bam. Inbound. Corner. Rim. And that is it for the fourth quarter. We got overtime. Because why not? Bonus basketball in Hotlanta. Because why not? Bonus basketball. Who doesn't love it, right? Who doesn't love bonus basketball? Nerds. Dweebs. Oh. Yeah, reports are coming out now that the Browns could still take Shador. If they end up with both Colorado guys, that'd be a Colorado fan's dream come true. You know damn well it would be. Having both of their favorite players playing on the same team, well, that'd be music to their ears. That means because remember when we had Baker, we had the fans. Well, now we'd have Colorado fans standing the Browns. You'd see Browns jerseys everywhere in Colorado, even in Denver territory, even in Bronco country. See, luckily I wasn't doing that other game because they would have been starting in like 2 minutes. So here we go for overtime. Mitchell's back in for Robinson. Kai Smith is in for Kyle Anderson. Trey Young, of course, is in for Mo Gay. So here we go. Tip is won by the Heat, and overtime is underway. Miami had a 17-point lead at one point. David Stone entered the transfer portal. Okay. I'd love to have us bring him in. That'd be cool. We were in on him in high school. Spin. Up and off the side. No good. Brought down by Big O. And we have a foul on Wiggins. That's his second. David Stone won't be able to transfer inside the SEC and play. Oh, wow. I like that rule. Man wasn't looking, and Trae Young threw it out of bounds. That's a brutal turnover there. Here comes the Heat. Mitchell drives. Kick pass out. Hero for three. Come on. Tyler Hero has 27. Back the other way. Here's Trae. Getting picked on. Trae, floater, good. 3:52 to go in overtime. 109, 108. Here comes Davion Mitchell. Mitchell, right wing. Step back. Three. Mitchell's got 10. Not a great shooting night for him. Trae. He walked. He can't do the sound, but you know what I'm saying. Like in Scooby-Doo. When they're trying to run away from the ghost and they be hovering for like 5 seconds with their legs going full speed. 112, 108. Here's Hero. Hero. Up top. Hero. Working on Okongwu. Corner. Mitchell. Damn. Back the other way comes Trae Young. What was this, man? He ran over Mitchell like, yo, what? What does he think this is? And Mitchell's hyped because he just like took that like a boss. This dude just tried to tackle me like we're playing football. Hey, yo. Dude just got tackled. Damn. Back the other way. 2:55 to go. Mitchell gives it off. Up top, here's Wiggins. Wiggins, screened. Wiggins against Okongwu. Wiggins drives. Off balance, up and good for two. 117, 108, 2.5 minutes to go. Corner, three. Oh, double O for three. 2:20 to go. What's this game, dude? What's this game? This game's nuts. Holy crap. Foul. Mitchell. Inside. Bam. Floater. No good. Brought down by double O. Here comes Trae. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in overtime. Trae, step back. Three. Bang, 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 bang. Just back and forth. Bang, 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 bang. Firefight. Bang, bang. I hit a three. You hit a three. I hit a three. You hit a three. I hit a three. Kick out. Arrow. Three is good. Oh, God, dude. What is going on? Straight up turn 3-point sliders up to 100. What is missing? 121-14 with 1:30 to go. Foul on Davion Mitchell. Allows everybody to catch their breath for a little bit here. 120 to 114. Oh, Paul Seawald's closing. Oh, joy. Oh, boy. It's Paul Seawald. Yay. Paul Seawald. Ah. Yay. Here's Daniels. Turn. Missed it. Rebounded by Levert. Not too often you see him come up big. Okongwu misses. Back dunk almost. God. They're fooling around with it underneath. And we have a tussle up. A tie up. Jump ball, I believe. I believe that is the call. Boy, if JB Taylor's just so happened to be, if JB Taylor is just so happened to be watching this, Paul Seawald is pitching for the Guardians right now. Oh man, it's kind of funny. Hawks lose, two playing. Yeah. Oh, tip is won by the Hawks. 121-14. Levert, wide open three. Bricked it. Bruh. Harris. Stinky. Karis la 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 Stinky. Karis Levert absolutely stinks. Karis Levert absolutely stinks. All right, up top, 52 seconds to go. Mitchell, bam. Bam to Mitchell. Mitchell against Trey. Got him some space. Mitchell, back three. It's no good. Saved by Mitchell. Kicks out. Up top, here's Hero with 32 seconds to go. Hero drives. Kick out. Good passing. Mitchell, three. Vion Mitchell. He might have just sent the Miami Heat to the first round against the Cavs. Damn. Damn. Remember, they got him in a trade, I think, with the Raptors, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. That's where they got him. Oh, Seawald's stinking up the joint, I see. Good to see. He stinks. He had 1 point in the first half. He's got 16 now. Dude, Paul Seawald stinks, dude. He will face the Cavs in the first round. Wow. So Florida's going to be well represented. Orlando and Boston, Cavs and Heat. Wow. Dude. This dude Seawald stinks, man. My God. Why couldn't they go Cade or did they already go Cade? Let me see. Who pitched today? We already pitched. Okay. No, they just want to be able to use Class A. That's the problem. This keeps up. They're going to have to. Here's Daniels. Niang fires. Air ball. Air ball. Air ball. Air ball. Air ball. How fitting. How fitting your season's going to end on a George Niang air ball. Oh, brother. George Niang. Something else, man. I'm out. Miami. Wow, runs scored. This dude Seawald stinks. Well, 1 run scores. Still nobody out. Slowly but surely, this team is gonna blow it because Sleepy Carl and them decided, let's put freaking Seawald in. Not Gaddis. No, Seawald. Why? I have no idea. They have Gaddis out there, right? I'd rather have Gaddis. This bozo can't even get an out. I mean, they have like Gaddis. Oh, that's the only thing though. They only have Gaddis and McKenzie in the pen, and then Class A or Kentillo if they really want to go that route. Oh, okay. How many outs from McCutcheon? Probably a bunt. Probably bunted him over, practically gifting us an out. Yeah. Oh, he's out softly. Okay. All right. Well, that is going to. And the Miami Heat are headed to Cleveland to face the Cavaliers in the first round of the NBA playoffs. All right, real quick, I'm going to get through the stats and then I'm going to head out of here and watch the rest of this Guardians game. Hopefully, we don't completely blow it. It's 10-6 right now. All right. But while I'm going through the casual fans' favorite part of the game, the box score, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell. And I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for Bucks Pacers Game 1 of the Eastern Conference first round. But let's go through the box score here. For the Miami Heat, there's the look at the bracket. Pretty solid first round of matchups. There's really no gimmies for the most part. It'll be fun. All right. It's 2 outs. Okay, cool. Thanks for keeping me up to date. All right. So for the Heat, Tyler Hero, 30 points. 20 from Wiggins, 17 from Bam, 12 for Ware, and 5 for Burks. Oh, Burks got 5. 16 from Mitchell off the bench, 12 from Highsmith, 6 from Robinson, and 5 from Anderson. Highsmith and Mitchell played 40 points. Wow. So there's 2 out now. Okay. Yeah. Overall, 48 of 96 from the field, 50% on the dot. 16 of 42 from 3, 38%. And 11 of 18 from the line, 61%. And then you got 54 rebounds, 33 assists, 4 steals, 8 blocks, 13 turnovers, and 15 fouls for the Heat. And then for the Hawks, in the losing effort, Trae Young, 29. Okongwu had 28 and 11 for Daniels. Ricochet and Gay had 3 apiece. They made a combined 2 shots. Ricochet went 1 for 11. No wonder he wasn't playing late in the game. And then off the bench, 20 from Niang and 15 from Levert and 5 from Mann. That was it. Only saw Vic Krejci for 8 minutes, and he didn't do anything. In total, they were 44 of 102 from the field, 43%, 16 of 47 from the line, from three, 34%, and 10 of 12 from the line, 83%. They had 44 rebounds, 30 assists, 11 steals, 3 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 18 fouls. So there you go. Miami Heat are advancing to face the Cavs, and for the Atlanta Hawks, their season's over. Tough. That's tough. You hate to see that. You truly hate to see that. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna head out. Oh, they got Class A coming in. Oh, joy. Of course. It is, the game just got started. Memphis and Dallas just got underway. But I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, tip off. Pacers and Bucks. And with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Bucks Pacers. And then WrestleMania! I'm not gonna stream my reaction to the Guardians because I can't trust them. So with that being said, let's go Cavs. See y'all Sunday. But tomorrow, Bucks Pacers. Let's get it. Playoffs are here. See you guys tomorrow. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs. And I'm out. Congrats to the Heat, by the way. Round 1 should be fun. Bye-bye. Yeah.